Hello and welcome to 3612 Ida Bell Lane. My name's Nathan. I'm one of the builders here. And if you found this video because you're checking this house out, I just wanted to take a second and thank you. We're so excited and grateful that we're on your list as part of your house hunting process. So we hope that you like what you see as you're here looking around and exploring. But the reason for this video and the other ones that are in the playlist that it's in is that there's a lot of hidden construction details, things behind the scenes that you can't see that we wanted to make sure you didn't miss, because they've all been very carefully selected and performed to provide a superior living experience here, okay? We wanted to make sure that you knew that when you move into this house, you're getting more for your money compared to the standard new construction product that's available in our market, and for sure compared to houses of the past. This is going to be the 50,000 foot overview. I'm going to do my best to keep this inside the 5-minute mark for you. And the goal is just to kind of communicate that there's more value here than meets the eye, okay? So the general concept that we try to approach this build from is what's called high performance building. Okay, what do I mean by high performance building? That is a construction practice that exceeds the basic minimum requirements of the building code in a couple of key areas with 4 main goals or outcomes in mind. Those are durability, indoor air quality, comfort, and energy efficiency. Okay, these are the aims of high performance building. The way that we try to incorporate these things in this house come down to a couple of different categories, but really it has mainly to do with looking at the entire building as one big system and making sure that each component of that system was designed and performed with the other components in mind. That way they support each other, they're integrated, they work together in harmony for the best possible performance of the building. So first up, we have a really robust separation between the indoor and outdoor spaces, between the conditioned and the unconditioned spaces of this environment. And that's really important because the better separation you have of the indoor environment, the more control you have over that indoor environment. And so for our goals of comfort and energy efficiency, those require a high degree of control to really provide well. So that's why we went with a really airtight separation and a really well insulated separation here. Down beneath us, we have a conditioned crawl space. That's a sealed and conditioned environment that the mechanical system lives in. And that is a huge win for air quality, energy use, and the overall comfort of the house, because we are on top of a fully conditioned environment here. And that also contains the mechanical systems, which means that those mechanical systems are housed within the same conditioned environment that the living space feels. They're not up in a hot attic. They're not in a dank, musty crawl space. They're in a very controlled place. That mechanical system has been right-sized. We did a very careful load calculation here to make sure that we selected equipment that was balanced to the load of the building. That's going to mean more appropriate run times, which translates into superior comfort, okay? To go along with that, we have a fresh air ventilation system here, and that's one of the key components of all of this, because here's what that does. The fresh air ventilation system pulls outdoor air in, but as it does so, it filters it, it preconditions it, it does so on a schedule, and it does so on a controlled and set amount. It delivers that fresh outdoor air into the entire house through the central air system. At the same time that we're bringing outdoor air in, we're exhausting stale air from the building to the outside so that we have an air exchange that's balanced, okay? And I think that's really great. That is a huge, huge win for indoor air quality here, because that means that the air that's being breathed in here has been provided under the most controlled manner possible. Okay, now, beyond all that, when you build high performance, and especially when you have the level of air tightness and insulation here, you've got to have a plan for water management, okay? We did a lot of very careful things on the outside of this building to make sure that it manages the water well that's going to encounter the house. We have some extra flashing details. We have a really robust underground drain system here that is going to really protect this house from a water management standpoint and ensure that that durability is preserved. So that's the nutshell version. If you want more, click around and explore the different videos in this playlist. We're going to get into the real nitty-gritty, share construction photos and all that kind of thing about all those topics that I just mentioned. And if you really want to get a deep dive into the weeds here, my contact information is over here on this sign. Look me up. I'd be glad to have a conversation with you and go as in depth as you want about any of this stuff. For now, best of luck to you in the house hunting process. We're again very excited and grateful that you've chosen to check this place out. Thanks for watching the video.